When I first watched this, my initial reaction was, any woman that likes this is not a wife. And to be clear, I actually believe she's a strong content creator. I think she's thoughtful, articulate, and influential. But that's part of why this video stood out to me the way it did, because instead of reinforcing the best parts of her platform, it highlighted all the wrong things. And I think that's exactly why it received the blowback that it did. Whenever I make content, I always ask, what message will people walk away with after watching this? And I don't think that question was considered. I promise I'm not against someone choosing themselves, but when you say yes to marriage, you've made a verbal, spiritual, and an emotional commitment. Because obviously you were both showing each other qualities of a husband and a wife. So that leaves two possibilities. She either really woke up one day and said, nah, I'm good, which she claims isn't true, or issues existed the entire time. And she still said yes to the engagement anyway. And that raises a bigger question to me. How does a woman of God, surrounded by a God-centered tribe, not girl-centered, God-centered, see clear issues, yet believe getting engaged is a solution? Let's also not forget about the cultural narrative here as well, where all men cheat, men don't commit, good men don't exist. Yet in her own words, this man didn't cheat. He was a solid, committed man prepared to make her a wife. So the message unintentionally becomes, even if you find the rare man who is faithful, who is emotionally present and ready to commit, it's still not good enough for a woman who's prayed for a husband. And whether she likes it or not, the whole decenter men, good men don't exist, all men are trash, all men are gay, all those weird cults out there, like that crowd is already stitching this video and using it as ammunition. This could have been far more powerful if it showed what she actually prayed through, what God revealed, what she learned, and what she'll do differently so that she doesn't find herself in this position again. That, nor any of the follow-up videos express that. They simply express that they exist because she wants her narrative out there. Her words, not mine. That's where this starts to appear less integral and more influential. Less Christ-driven, more culture-driven. And that's why I got the blowback that it did.